As an athlete who represents Tonga, I'm guessing that you do have access to people in Tonga who are able to share with you just overall conditions on the island nation. What are they able to communicate to you about how things are? Like what has been able to been restored? The very minimum of communications at the moment, but in terms of operations.
I had heard that electricity was back up in most certainly Nuku'alofa, but I had a message from my coach who managed to get in touch with his sister, who said his mother was safe, and they had said that there's just ash everywhere. The whole country is covered in ash, plants, houses, roads, just basically everything. So other than that, they said they've started somewhat of the cleanup process, but how do you clean up a whole country covered in a thick layer of ash?
Yeah, absolutely. How would people feel about aid workers coming in from New Zealand or from Australia? Because as Vivian was just telling us, Tonga is COVID-free right now, and the possibility of having people come in means that they might bring in the virus with them.
Those sorts of decisions, I completely leave to the government to make those decisions. I don't want to step in. I myself haven't been able to step into Tonga for 2 years because of the COVID lockdowns. I mean, I would love to be able to get back there and to have my bare feet on the ground, but I have to leave that to the government to decide how that's going to look and how the aid is going to be taken off ships or planes. Or I'm sure they've got a process ready to do that, and we've got many smart people in Tonga as well who are capable of doing many great things. So I leave that to the government.
So in the meantime, the money that you did raise, how will you be deploying it if it could be days, if not weeks, before any of the materials could be airdropped?
We're looking at I guess firstly the immediate need, but also the medium to long term need as well. This isn't a sprint for us. This is a middle distance or long distance run. And so we're going to do a needs assessment as soon as that communication opens up a little bit better, putting a team who is already on the ground in Tonga to then tell us what the needs are and then how best to meet those needs. They will be running this based on what they consider the need, not based on what I consider the need.
Mm-hmm. Thanks for watching Bloomberg Quicktake Now. Subscribe to our channel to see the biggest stories the moment they happen from around the world, and tune in to our 24/7 live stream for global news coverage, interviews, deep dives, shows, and documentaries on the stories you care about.